everybody, Eric Bourassa here, and this is our third installment of Eric Johnson's 5th mini lesson. Yes, this is part 3, and there's actually a part 4 coming after this. So I apologize. It's just there's a lot that he plays, and there's a lot to break down. So let's start from 2:47. At 2 minutes and 47 seconds into the EJ mini lesson 05, Eric plays this. Sorry. Okay, so that's pretty simple. It's pretty cool. He has a tendency to connect two different boxes, two adjacent pentatonic boxes. So you can see we've got 2 notes from box 5 of E minor pentatonic, and then 2 notes of box 1. If you can start seeing that connection, instead of thinking one box to the next and start connecting the two, that's really beneficial. Then he shifts into box 1, does this little grace note slide, and then kind of walks down, rolls the 3rd finger to the next string, and resolves it to E, and then we have this fast little run. So if you just play that like 3 times as fast as what I just did, then perfect. Then we shift down into box 4 of E minor pentatonic, the summer home, and we get this. Notice Eric Johnson's tendency to roll down a 4th across strings. He tends to like that interval. And then we shift into box 3. Back to box 4, and then a quick descent. And then a quick reminder that Eric Johnson tends to use legato on his way down and pick on his way up, okay? He does do a little legato here as we shift into box 5. And then we have that same idea again. That's a cool little motif that you can do in any of the boxes. Just follow the shape of the note. I love that. I love that, that contour there. Okay, so next we shift up into box 2 and some quick. And then, so box 2 and then into box 1. And then we ascend box 5. And then we ascend box 3. And then up one more note. And then just descend across the 1st string in E minor pentatonic. And then this is all part of the same idea, but at 3 minutes and 3 seconds, I've just marked it because it's so long. At 3 minutes and 3 seconds, he then plays this where he's connecting boxes 2 and 3. And then we have a very similar idea to what we played recently. So we don't really need to talk about that again because we just talked about that. But then he jumps all the way up here. You can't really see him do that in the video, but you can hear the notes. And then we ascend box 1. And again, when he plays this pattern from a previous video that I mentioned, downstroke on the 3rd string, sweep it downstroke into the 2nd string, and then alternate pick the rest. Okay, then we kind of walk down there. Now we do this little shift. Pretty self-explanatory there, just descending in box 4 and then shifting over into box 3. Common thing Eric Johnson will do is he'll descend 3 strings in one box and then quickly jump into the next box and descend 2 or 3 more strings there. So that's basically it with this one. I wanted to keep it kind of short and sweet. I think there's enough there to practice. I got to spend a lot more time practicing those ideas. The nice thing with this one is all of it was in E minor pentatonic. There's not one outside note from there. Can you see my face? I don't even know if you can see my face. But anyway, great to see you guys here. I'm going to finish this up next week. This has exhausted me. So if you'd like to see more of the EJ mini lessons, I'm happy to do them, but they are wearing me out. I'm probably going to shift gears a little bit in a few weeks. But let me know what you guys want to see. Check out unlimitedguitar.com. I just added Improvisation 101 course there. It's got videos and tab and all that stuff. But link down below. And if you're into Zoom lessons, live lessons, my music school that I own, the Fort Worth Music Academy in Fort Worth, Texas, if you live locally, you can come in person and wear your mask, or we can do something over Zoom. So it's been really awesome. We're really fortunate that most of our students have stayed with us, and we've even picked up some new students despite the shutdown. So very grateful for that. Grateful for you guys watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. And as my great Aunt Petunia always says, a snark tuner is a girl's best friend.